After watching the Chiefs and Chargers game multiple times, what I found to be the biggest issue for the Chiefs was two things: their ability to convert on third downs and run the ball effectively in short yardage situations. So let's take a look at both of these issues and talk about it. But first, how about those? What's up, guys? My name is Cole, aka the red-bearded Bronco busting, Charger challenging, Raider rejecting, Chiefs corresponding champion. And I do daily news about the Kansas City Chiefs, so make sure to sub if you're new. Hit that like button if Derek Carr is as mid of a QB as you've ever seen in your entire life. 8 years in the league, 0 playoff wins. And let's get into this video. After watching the Chiefs versus Chargers game multiple times, taking a look at the coach's film, this is widely known by a lot of us, but I want to take a look at the film here addressing two things: the Chiefs' inability to convert first downs on third and shorts or second and shorts via the run, and just their ability to not convert very effectively on third downs in general. If we pull up the stats between the Chiefs and Chargers game, the Chiefs were 4 for 12 on third downs. The Chargers were 5 for 16, which is actually worse, but they were also 4 for 4 on fourth downs. The Chiefs did not go for it on fourth down. And also to look at, the Chiefs were 1 for 3 in the red zone. The Chargers were 3 for 5, and we're going to be 4 for 5, I believe that stat would be, if it was not for that pick six. So two things that the Chiefs really need to address is the third down conversions, their short runs, and the red zone. So I guess that's 3 things. But let's take a look at some key plays that I found that were a lot of third and shorts and look at it. So this is the first 3rd and 1 in the game. I think it was the third play, but this was a successful conversion. Good old Mike Burton, fullback, up the gut. Needed 1, got like 5 or 6. It was pretty cool how they kind of shifted players right before the snap, hopefully to kind of disguise using Michael Burton up the middle, but it worked, and it worked pretty freaking well if we're going to be honest. Now, this next third down was the 3rd and 2, where they had McCole Hardman in the halfback position in the backfield, and they handed off the ball to him like a halfback. Now, oh gosh, there's a lot wrong with this. First of all, 3rd and 2, what are we doing? Go up the middle. Secondly, he's got McKinnon lead blocking for him, and Travis Kelce over here as well. I think Blake Bell is very missed in this game, and if you look at it from this other angle, we can kind of see what happens. I believe it was Joey Bosa completely blows up this play. Not only does he kind of bounce off Kelce and McKinnon, but he somehow is able to fall in the direction of McCole to make that tackle in the backfield. But honestly, even if Bosa would have missed there, I think this run would have not done much. I think McCole was honestly supposed to shoot up a little bit sooner, but he was not able to. A pretty poorly executed play, if I'm going to be honest. The Chiefs were asked a lot in their pressers over the course of this week and last about their short yardage run situations, and many coaches have addressed it. Eric Bieniemy addressed it today during his presser.
We didn't do a good enough job as a coaching staff getting our guys ready, but our guys also understand the expectations that we have for them. So when those situations present themselves, we have to perform better. Our guys didn't perform up to par in that particular situation, but no fault in blaming our players. That falls right back on the coaching staff, and we'll be better this week.
Coach Reed addressed it last week during his presser, and it was a mix of the wrong plays called, blown coverage, and just a widely new team in some regard, especially with the receiving core and some of the running backs on a short week, the very first part of the season. So hopefully that's going to get better as time goes on. Enough jibber jabber, Cole. Let's go to this next play, which was a 3rd and 15, and this was completely blown up, not fooled at all. Again, this isn't a short yardage situation, but it's the inability to convert on a third down or even get close to converting on third down. You can see here, nobody is fooled by this play. Creed Humphrey peels out through the middle here from the center position and cannot even get to his block. So the defense, was not fooled one bit by this. But again, 3rd and 15, man. Shouldn't get in that situation to begin with. So it is what it is. That was a very bad series by Kansas City, if I remember right. This next play we're going to look at is a 3rd and 4 in the second quarter. This is a good conversion. one of the few third down conversions. You had Bosa actually bite. He was completely offsides, and because of that, he didn't even play. Look at him. He like bites and just like stands there while Kelce keeps running his route, gets hit, finds the seam really nice. Boom. 9-yard line. Let's freaking go. And I think right after that, I believe was the touchdown to McKinnon, which was a great play, by the way. But this next one is a very embarrassing couple of plays in a row. This isn't a third down, but it is a 2nd and 2, where the Chiefs do back-to-back runs here and cannot get a first down. This first one is to CEH, where he's forced outside by Joey Bosa. Once again, you can see better from this angle. Joey Bosa comes in, just throws off Trey Smith like he's a piece of trash. He says, "Get away, dude." And he's able to push CEH outside and just totally break down this play. They gained 1 yard. So the very next play was a run by Isaiah Pacheco right up the gut. And you got to convert here, guys. I don't know what's going on here. If we kind of slow it down and look, I mean, Michael Burton chips, looks like Khalil Mack over there on the edge, but nobody is there for 49. And he just gets a nice cut around the corner real quick to Pacheco. Now, the only thing I think Pacheco could have done in this situation is jump up in the air over the pile. That would have definitely got the first down, but again, I don't think that would have necessarily been the play call. Either way, kind of an embarrassing 2 plays. Here's a 3rd and 10. This has nothing to do with third down and short, but this was a 50-yard TD on this play where he subs in for McCole. Mahomes said he was going to run on this play. He was going to take off and scramble up the middle, but he saw a flash of red. And you can see, man, Justin Watson completely beats J.C. Jackson on this route. And Mahomes threads this like a needle. I mean, look, if you freeze frame here, look at J.C. Jackson's hand, dude. Oh my gosh. What a freaking throw. We'll look at this one more time from this back angle. And the pocket's collapsing here. People are swarming all around. I mean, McKinnon's getting tossed around, trying to chip. But Mahomes, no feet on the ground when he throws this play, if you look right there. Finds Watson, threads it, touchdown. Much needed play. Nice third down conversion, I will say there. So it's not all bad, but here's a short yardage play here, 2nd and 3, a run by CEH, where he does not get the first down. I think he gets like 1 yard here. And if we look at it from the back, I mean, CEH hits what he believes to be the gap, but it just collapses. 23 comes off the edge. Doesn't do much, but Noah Gray, he gets ragdolled. This is again where I believe Blake Bell would come in handy. But Noah Gray gets totally ragdolled here. Pocket collapses. All bad. Next play, 3rd and 11. This is a successful conversion. Mahomes was trying to throw it low just to, keep it safe. A little too low, but hey, nice freaking grab, dude, by McCole. Look at that. Scoops it, first down. Now, this is a bad handful of plays in a row. This one isn't actually bad, but it should have been a TD. If I would freeze frame this right here, what you're looking at, and say, Kelce just caught that ball, how much are you willing to bet that was a touchdown? I think we all would bet a lot of money. But for whatever reason, he cuts inside and gets body slammed by Derwin James. The reason why I bring this play up is because instead of a touchdown, that puts them on the 2-yard line. And through a series of 3 plays, they were not able to actually score a touchdown and had to kick a field goal instead. But here's the 3 plays in a row. This is a 1st and 3rd on the 3-yard line. McKinnon running right up the gut. And again, the pocket just doesn't hold. And yeah, McKinnon is not able to convert. So this is a 2nd and 1. They get what they want. They put Juju in motion. It's a 1-on-1 with Fortson on the outside. But I don't know if it was a misread there. It almost looks like, for whatever reason, the way that Mahomes threw that ball, it was almost as if he was expecting Fortson to move to the inside. So if that was on Fortson, he should have cut inside. If that was on Mahomes, he should have lofted it up a little bit higher to give Fortson a chance to make a play on that ball. Now, 3rd and 1, the very next play, you have this shovel pass to Kelce. And honestly, man, this is all bad. 2 things I noticed here. Look how hard Bosa hits Mahomes after he pitches it. I mean, that's so close to a penalty. I'm kind of surprised it wasn't called. I mean, Mahomes clearly had that ball out of his hands, but it happened so fast, so whatever. But Kelce gets the ball and the pocket's already collapsed. I mean, I don't know what's going on. Such a mess of a play there. They kick a field goal. A pretty bad series here. This next play is a 3rd and 6, an incompletion to MVS, but I want to show you this because I don't know if MVS ran the wrong route, if because of the pressure that Mahomes is seeing here, he's not able to step how he wants to in the throw. I mean, he was able to step up and complete this throw. There was miscommunication, but what I really want to look at is look at Mecole Hardman. Look at Mecole Hardman here. There is nobody here. You give that ball to Mecole, that's a first down and an additional 10, 15, 20 yards. This is one of those examples where I don't understand why we're not just trying to move the chains here and we're going for these deep passes. I understand like Mahomes saw the safety and the safety never cheated over to MVS, so he knew he had one-on-one, but still, man, look at that, man. Mecole. So here's another play, a 2nd and 8 later in the game, 4th quarter, 3 minutes left, and another throw to MVS, and I'm not really sure what's going on here. From the wide angle, it looks like he may have gotten held a little bit. You have 24 with his hands in the air, like he just doesn't care, but MVS and Mahomes were clearly off on multiple plays in this game. Now, what I want to show you about this play, Travis Kelce wins his route. I think it was set up for Kelce. If you look here at Noah Gray kind of stutter steps right here. It's almost like an inadvertent pick play. I don't honestly know if Kelce would have got the ball here, he would have got the first down, but it probably, again, is another example of that would have been better than what was thrown here. But Travis Kelce's open. Hit that man. Let him make some yards after the catch and let him continue to drain the clock. You're up by a score, about to score again, and the game's almost over. Then the very next play was then 3rd and 8, and it was another pass. It was a completion. But yeah, I mean, nowhere near a first down. It just kind of is what it is. It looks like Mahomes was looking at Kelce, did not like what he saw where that linebacker was lurking to be able to try to fit that in to Kelce. So next thing you know, he checks it down to Juju. But either way, a weird couple of plays there at the end of the game. They didn't convert. Got a field goal. We won the game. Doesn't matter. But let me know what you guys think about the Chiefs, their inability to convert on 3rd down, their inability to run in short yardage situations. Do you think this is more of the Chargers are really freaking good on defense, or maybe more of the Chiefs need to be able to get it together and figure it out with a top 3, top 5 O-line in the NFL and running backs that should be able to get the job done? Do you also think that Blake Bell being out played a role in some of these things breaking down, pocket collapsing, and the running back not able to get the first down or yards needed on these plays? Let me know your thoughts on all of this in the comments down below, and let's definitely fight about it down there per usual. Make sure to leave a super thanks or bearded comment to potentially be featured in an upcoming vid. Sub like you know the freaking deal. And then check out this video here, pew pew, which YouTube thinks that you're gonna like. And until next time, let's go. Let's freaking go. How about those?